Good morning children. Today we are going to learn about in 10th class second chapter respiration. Before going to the topic, we have to learn the definition of respiration as well as the meaning of the word respiration. See here, respiration. Actually, the term respiration is in English word. It is English word. This word is derived from Latin language, that is respire. Respire is Latin word, which means to breathe. Respire means to breathe. This is the meaning of the word respiration. Now, what is the definition of respiration process? See here, the food materials like carbohydrates, proteins and fats are oxidized or break down to release energy is called respiration. The food materials like carbohydrates, proteins and fats are oxidized, breakdown of food to release energy is called respiration. This is the definition of respiration process. It leads to final utilization of the food. Means the process of respiration leads to final utilization of food in our body. Okay, see here, in the world there are two types of organisms are there. One is unicellular organisms, another one is multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms means the organisms which are made up of single cell. Those are called unicellular organisms. Example, amoeba, paramecium, euglena. Whereas multicellular organisms, the organisms which are made up of many cells, such type of organisms are called as multicellular organisms. Each and every organism requires food material for their survival. For the living of organisms, it requires food material. In first chapter, we learned different types of food components. In second chapter, they introduced how the food materials are utilized by our body. How can be utilized by our body? The food materials can be break down. Then it released energy. This is the respiration process. When the food materials break down, gradually it releases energy in our body in the form of ATP. Energy is released in the form of ATP, means adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP, means the total energy stored in the ATP. This is about the definition of respiration process. Actually, in the 14th century, we called it as breathing. In 14th century, it was called as breathing process. Now in this century we called as, after 18th century onwards, we called it as respiration process or respiration. What is the main difference between breathing and respiration? See children, breathing means inhalation and exhalation of air. That is called breathing process. See, this process is called as breathing. Means taking oxygen to release carbon dioxide is called as breathing. Or taking air or release air. The process is also called as breathing. What is respiration? Food mates can be broken to release energy is called as respiration process. It is a process involving passage of air and the production of the body heat. In this process, in the respiration process, mainly involving two processes. One is passage of air, air is passing. Nostrils, nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, after lungs. From the lungs, it passes through the blood. It reaches each and every cell. That is the passage of air from external environment into our body. Okay. Next one is production of heat in our body. When this process occurs in our body, a little amount of heat energy also produced. Once keep your fingers in front of your nose. Just release your air. When we release the air, it releases a little amount of heat energy also. That is the heat. This heat energy produced in the process of respiration. Next, regarding this chapter, we have to discuss a few scientists' names and their contributions and their work. See, Lavoisier, he was a famous chemist. He was worked on different types of properties of gases, especially on air and respiration process even. How the respiration process occurs in the animals and the properties of gases. Finally, he was concluded that exhalation air contains carbon dioxide. During respiration process, he was concluded that exhalation of air contains carbon dioxide. Is it correct? Exactly, it is correct. When we release the air into the atmosphere, that gas is called carbon dioxide. Yes, see that. Again, Lavoisier, he kept the names of the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide also called as a fixed air and chalky acid gas. Fixed air and chalky acid gas. He worked on properties of air, either carbon dioxide or oxygen. For oxygen, he was called as elastic fluid and a respirable gas. Finally, Lavoisier explained about the properties of gases and respiration process which occurs in animal's body. Next scientist is John Dapper. He worked on human physiology. Human physiology means the functioning of organs. See, many organs are there in your body. Okay, many organs. Lungs, liver, brain, kidneys. Many organs are there. John Dapper explained about functioning of these organs. For example, kidneys are there. Kidneys helps in filtering of the blood. Heart is there, circulating blood into our body. Lungs are there, exchange of gases. These are the functioning of organs, that is called as a physiology. Here John Draper is the scientist which was explained about human physiology, organs and their functions. He was belongs to 19th century. Next, Joseph Priestley. He was a very famous biologist. Plants restore the air. Plants restore the air. Means plants releases oxygen into the atmosphere. What animals are releasing? Gases like carbon dioxide, which takes by the plants. Plants releases oxygen for us. This statement was given by Joseph Priestley. Next, Lavoisier done some experiments in the second chapter. See, 2 experiments are there. Listen, these 2 experiments are very easy. See, this is the first experiment, Lavoisier experiment 1. This is the bell jar. This is the water trough, just a bowl. This bowl contains water. We have to collect a few charcoal or charcoal powder. We have to put into this plate or water trough. When we heat this charcoal powder, which releases carbon dioxide into the bell jar. Okay. This is the bell jar. This is the water trough. Contains water. Put a little amount of charcoal powder in the water trough. When we heat this charcoal powder, releases gas that is called carbon dioxide. This is done by Lavoisier. It is the first experiment. Means if we heat any material like metals, it releases carbon dioxide. This is first experiment. Second experiment. He has taken bell jar. This is the bell jar. We have to put some phosphorus. When we heat this phosphorus, when we burn this phosphorus, it releases carbon dioxide. Okay. But for burning of this phosphorus, which helps some amount of air. Is it air or elastic fluid? He doesn't know. Some elastic fluid is there in the air or in the atmosphere. That elastic fluid or air helps to burning of phosphorus. In the atmosphere contains elastic fluid or air. Whatever it may be, either elastic fluid or air, which helps burning of phosphorus process. For burning, elastic fluid helps. For burning of phosphorus, which helps elastic fluid or air. that is maybe respirable air. These two experiments done by Lavoisier. Okay, these three are scientists which are giving contribution to the respiration process. Okay, children, thank you. Remember definition of respiration. Respiration means the food materials like carbohydrates, proteins, fats are oxidized or break down to release energy is called as respiration. Thank you. Previous class I explained about definition of respiration process. Respiration means the food materials like carbohydrates, proteins, fats are oxidized or break down to release energy is called as respiration. In this topic, the next concept is events or steps in respiration process. Some events occurs in the respiration. There are 5 events. The first one is breathing. Second one is gases exchange at lungs level. Third one is gases transport by blood. Fourth one is gases exchange at tissue level. Fifth one is cellular respiration. These are the events or steps in the respiration process. Here I am writing separately each and every process, every step. While it's going on the respiration process in our body, there is no demarcation. There is no strict demarcation. There is no separation of each and every event or step. All steps occurs one by one. Speed. Okay. There is no separation of each event. Next one. What is the respiratory organ? Lungs are the respiratory organs in our body especially. In the lungs, gases exchange takes place. Simply we can say we are taking oxygen, releasing carbon dioxide. This exchange takes place at lungs level. It occurs in the lungs. Okay, that is respiratory organ called as lungs. Now see that in the events or steps of respiration, what will be occurs mainly? See here. In the respiration process, we are using oxygen, releasing carbon dioxide. It uses oxygen, releases carbon dioxide. In this process, it produces carbon dioxide to release carbon dioxide and a little amount of water. Finally, energy is produced. How this energy is produced, we can learn through these events. See how energy is produced by using oxygen. Before I told you, there are some events or steps occurs in the respiration process. First one is breathing. Second one is gases exchange at lungs level. Third one is gases transport by blood. Next one, gases exchange at tissue level. Fourth one. Finally, cellular respiration. I am going to explain now first event or step, breathing. Normally we can can understand breathing means what? The movement of air. The movement of air from atmosphere into our body. Okay. See. Air movement into our body and out of lungs. That simply we call as breathing. Inhalation of air, exhalation of air. That is also called as breathing. That is the first process. Okay, now air is entered into our body, especially into lungs. That is the first step, breathing. Second one, gases exchange at lungs level. Through the nose, we are taking air into lungs. See, this is, for example, this is imaginary diagram. This is the nose. We are taking air. The air goes and passes from the nose to nostrils, lateral pharynx, lateral larynx, trachea, bronchus, bronchioles, lungs. Bronchus, bronchioles, alveoli. Finally, this reaches to the lungs. See, second step is gases exchange at the lungs level. These two are lungs. We have two lungs. One is right lung, another one is left lung. Here only exchange of gases takes place. See, exchange of gases. Alveolar blood. What is alveolar? See, the air sacs. This is the alveoli. This is also called as air sacs. At the end of bronchioles, it has a balloon-like structures or sac-like structures are called as alveoli. Alveoli are the structural functional unit of lungs. The lungs are made up of alveoli. Total lungs are made up of alveoli. For example, take one more example. Brain is made up of nerve cells. You learn in 9th class. Brain is made up of nerve cells. Kidney is made up of nephrons. Same like that. Here lungs are made up of alveoli. Gases exchange takes place at alveoli only. This is an important structure. See the air sacs. These are the balloon-like structures, air sacs. This is called as alveoli. Blood, you know, the transport medium in our body. Whatever the gases we are taking, it helps in transportation. It transports oxygen and it transports carbon dioxide also. So here blood acts as transport medium of air. Air contains either oxygen or carbon dioxide. Okay. It is in red color because of hemoglobin pigment. It contains RBC, red blood cells, especially it contains hemoglobin pigment. That is the meaning of these two terms. Alveoli means air sacs, balloon-like structures which are present in the lungs. Blood means transportation medium, which helps in transportation of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now you can see the second step is lungs. Gases exchange at lungs level. What type of gases exchange at lungs level? See, we are taking oxygen Oxygen is goes to inside of the body. Where to where? Exchange of gases from alveolar and blood. Here to reaches to the blood capillaries. After reaching to the blood, this is the second step. Gases exchange at lungs level. Next one. Gas transport by blood. See here, transport of oxygen. See, oxygen is present in the lungs, air sacs. From nose to nostrils, it reaches to the finally lungs, air sacs. Oxygen is here, present here in the alveoli. From alveoli, it reaches to the body cells. From alveoli, oxygen is reaches to the body cells. This is the third step. Here we can understand how gases are exchanging one place to another place. Remember, through diffusion process. What is diffusion? The movement of molecules from high concentration to its low concentration. The movement of molecules from its high concentration to its low concentration is called as diffusion process. In the lungs, more amount of oxygen molecules are present. Obviously, these oxygen molecules are diffuses into the blood. Okay. And one more process occurs here. What is that? Through diffusion process, more amount of carbon dioxide is produced in the blood. It is also through diffusion process, it goes into the blood. Okay, whatever it may be, either oxygen or carbon dioxide, these two gases are transported or exchanged through diffusion process only. This is the diffusion process. Air is there in the alveolus or air sacs. The oxygen is reaching into the body cells. This is the third step. Next one is gases exchange at tissue level. See, exchange of oxygen from blood finally reaches to the blood. It acts as transport medium. From the blood, oxygen is reaching to each and every cell. In the cells, carbon dioxide is produced. More amount of carbon dioxide is produced. This carbon dioxide is reaches into the blood through diffusion process only. This is the fourth event or fourth step. Finally, cellular respiration. See, what is cellular respiration? Using oxygen in the cells, it produces carbon dioxide and water finally produces energy. This is the process of respiration, especially events or steps occurs in this. See how oxygen is reaching to the cell from the atmosphere. From the atmosphere, oxygen is reaching into the cell. Why oxygen is required? To break down the food. Why oxygen is required here? Break down the food material to produce energy. In this process, means in this respiration process, carbon dioxide is released, water is released, finally energy is produced. Okay, this is a respiration process, events and steps. Using of oxygen, releasing of carbon dioxide from our body. See, first step is breathing, means taking oxygen. It goes to the lungs, after blood, after tissues, after cell. From the cell, carbon dioxide produced. Carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide is from the cells. It goes into the tissues, after blood, after lungs. Finally, we are releasing outside from our body. Taking oxygen through nose, releasing carbon dioxide from mouth into the atmosphere. These are the events. Remember, in this alveolar structure is important. They ask many times in the public examination, 4 marks question. Okay. Just breathing. First one is breathing, lungs, blood, tissues, cells. Breathing, lungs, blood, tissues, finally cells. Oxygen goes into the each and every part, finally reaches to the cell. From the cells, carbon is released outside. Okay. Thank you. Just remember, this is all points. Thank you.